Welcome back to another Kick and Post video. We got some big news today. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the GOATs, is apparently joining my team,
Yeah,
Manchester
you're.
City.
And
Um,
as a Manchester United fan, I feel betrayed, but so is the way in your football these days.
this is the next game in our Division 4 journey. And we did say we were gonna play with German teams, but for the occasion, that was bad. For the occasion, we just had to pop out City real quick.
Yeah. How you feeling? Because you guys were tied to the other goat for so long. I didn't even know
Back
he was
post.
on the radar, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it only came out like what 3 days that he even wanted to leave. Um,
Yeah.
I feel good. I mean, it was a letdown when we didn't get Messi. We signed Grealish for so much money, but I mean, it is what it is, you know.
It just stings, man, because you go back and there's old interviews. Of course, he was young, and he said that he would never play for them just based on what Man United meant to him. But you get older, it becomes more of a business. He was in Spain for so long, Pen. Oh, no Pen? That's crazy. He was in Spain for so long that's like,
Go. Oh my God! I thought you
I thought I still
saved it.
made it. But I'm not sure if that those kind of loyalties still mean much to him.
Right.
But
Time flies and feelings change, man.
yeah, it's gonna be weird seeing him in the Prem again, especially in light blue. But golly, that your roster, does that change how you guys play? Because I know a lot of the jokes is Man City plays with no striker. I think he's slotting right into that striker spot. No,
Oh yeah, we're reverting.
yeah,
It's like 2 years ago with Aguero, 3 years ago
yeah.
with Aguero.
It's gonna be freaking crazy. We're gonna have to play this man like what, two, three
This,
times this year? Two,
yeah,
yeah,
two at the most.
probably three. FA Cup.
I'm off.
I think we're gonna be pretty good in the FA Cup.
I mean, yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, man. Y'all are really like pushing PSG in the Champions League too now.
I mean,
Like you
I
guys
feel
are
like any
already up there, but
I feel like any team can win. Like on paper, obviously they got the best team, but
yeah,
like anybody can win.
that's one of the things. Like it's not in soccer. It's not so much star power moves the needle. It's about cohesion and coaching, how the roster plays together. But you guys also had some interesting rumored news. According to, and it's from Pep, he's looking to step down after how many more seasons?
After the 2023 season,
Yeah, so with the acquisition of Cristiano Ronaldo, do you think he stays after if Pep steps down?
absolutely not. I think
Okay.
Pep's made up his mind. I think he's coached the club for long enough.
Yeah, but I'm saying, do you think Ronaldo stays if Pep's
Oh,
gone?
absolutely not. Ronaldo will also be like 38 years old.
Yeah. So he probably does the. Do you think he does what we talked about in a previous episode, where we know 38 Ronaldo could probably do some of the stuff that like an older Zlatan does, but will he make the move to the MLS for a huge bag? Probably play for like an Inter Miami or um what's it called? What's the LA team that had Beckham again?
LAFC. Oh,
No,
Galaxy.
yeah, Galaxy.
I mean, I could see it. I wouldn't put it like out of the realm of possibility.
No, I think he wouldn't be against the MLS move either. But
Yeah.
jeez, what crazy
Um,
news to break! Like when it was in the works yesterday, we were like, okay,
they're
it's a
just talking.
possibility, but it's just talks. I didn't think we were going to be looking at one day and pretty much confirmed at this point.
Yeah. Per ESPN, it's a done deal. They're working out the financials of it. Um, City want to get him on a free. Juve's like, nah, we want 29 million. But I mean, why would City not? I mean, we paid 100 million for Grealish. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, work the money out.
Bring out the
But
Brinks trucks.
that's
And
another good.
the reported number that Ronaldo would be taking is half of what he would be making at Juve. So it looks like he wants to make like one final push for a Champions League without taking the exact like easy way. Like the easy way would be like, let me just join PSG real quick and
Yeah,
play with
play with.
Neymar and Messi.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I would have loved to see that.
I'm not gonna lie
Like
to
I,
you, I would not, because that means City not winning nothing. I mean, we probably not winning nothing anyway, but we definitely not winning nothing.
I mean, just from a historical standpoint, has there ever been a time where two like giants in world football have been on a team and it would because they play different positions where it would work, you know? Like, has there ever been anything like that in history that would be crazy to see? And
Um,
for another piece of news that would like confirm and I'm pretty sure allow
okay.
PSG to be a little bit more relaxed on letting Mbappe walk.
I believe I saw something like 170 million this
Got
morning.
turned down.
Yeah, I don't know how much more they're expecting to get there. Like, he wants to leave. I think
Mm,
you take whatever deal. You know.
I agree. But it's at that point I feel like it's more of a pride thing. You're trying to like show that he can't just get what he wants because he wants it, but like he's a human. He's provided for your team pretty well. You guys had him there for a very good price from what was it, Leon?
Monaco.
Monaco. Yeah. And then he was able to grow into what he is now if he doesn't want to be with you anymore. And you could tell it's not just like you guys have a team that's lack of talent and won't compete in world competition. He just doesn't want to be there, which is wild. Because why would you want to be a part of Eminem?
Yeah. I mean, for him, I think his mind was made up before they even got Messi. You know, like, oh, I want to go play for Madrid or another team where I can be the true star. I mean, if you look at Madrid's roster now, they're not as star studded as years past.
Yeah,
And he could be like that centerpiece where he guides them to glory, wins them the league. Probably not the Champions League anytime soon, but it's also just a different challenge in his career. I mean, like, not that
I
they.
mean
What?
they have that pedigree no matter what happens. It's Los Galacticos, right? It's the team full of stars. They've always carried that kind of um just what is it pedigree that they
Right.
bring in players. You know,
What are you doing?
I thought I was setting up a good pass to the box, but it was taking me a minute to let it fly. Um, so I guess that shine hasn't like wore off yet. Like you hear things like Holland also wants to go to Madrid at some point in his career. If Mbappe makes the push, I don't see the point for both of them to be there. They're not playing 4-4-2. Nobody really plays that anymore. So
Yeah, two strikers is.
on the wing,
I mean, Mbappe can play the wing
yeah.
fast enough.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm bad at this game.
That's why we need Ronaldo on City, man, for the finishing.
Oh yeah.
But crazy news, man. Just unbelievable. Again, I want to keep beating a dead horse, but as a Man United fan, it hurts. I'm not gonna be one of those Man United fans that kind of like go all disrespectful and be like,
Traitor.
yeah. But at this point in his career, if he's coming back to the Prem, I was hoping it would be to us.
I mean, in seasons past, it was always he's connected back to United. I felt the crap out of that guy, but I don't know. It's just
I'm feeling like it's a coaching thing, honestly. Play for Pep, play for Ole. It's like we talked about. Play for Pep, play for Ole.
Oh,
What, bro? Did he miss it? Okay, I was about to say, did he miss it?
yeah, that was a tough one.
Yeah, in a situation like that, you're gonna go with the coach with more pedigree and the coach who can put you in successful positions. So I have no hate towards that at all.
Yeah, I mean, I think we mentioned it in our top five Premier League episode. Um, my thoughts on Ole and the type of manager he is. Um, that there's just more fitting people for the job, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a big club, bro, and well, it doesn't feel as big anymore. Like the prospects we're bringing in, the prospects we're targeting, it doesn't have the same again. Like we used to rival teams like Real and
Barcelona.
well, before
Well,
PSG turned into what they are now, Barcelona, right?
right.
And then the beginning stages of City. We used to rival you guys for those types of transfers. I mean, Pogba's our last huge name transfer we brought in.
Yeah, you can argue Sancho now, but
Yeah, but it's not
that's up and
Ronaldo.
coming star.
It's it's not Messi. Yeah, like there's up and coming star. The guys like Van de Beek, that's an up and coming guy. We haven't used him at all, but that was an up and coming guy that we went after. Um, who else? Did we get a young defender recently? I don't remember. But whoever we signed these days are guys who are like fringe, like what are they gonna become? Not established stars in the game. Again, I feel like Pogba's the last big signing of that magnitude. That people are like, whoa, you guys got Pogba.
Please excuse my dog's whining if you guys can hear that. But I wonder if they'll ever return to a glory and be in that
We have to win
competition.
the league again. Because I mean, we're turning into the team that's like, look at the titles, but those days are getting further and further away from recency. You know, if we win the Prem again and perform well in European soccer again, I feel like we could get back on the map. Holland is never going to be there, just based on history, and what was done to his dad by one of our former players. But we could pull in like a sheesh.
It's hard to name the stars coming up. I mean, you'd look at
Yeah,
you'd have to look at like future free agents and stuff like that.
yeah. It's not going to be anybody in why is it slipping my head to come up with a sentence? There's not going to be anybody that is established now because I feel like we're a couple years away from winning the league because we are building a pretty nice young nucleus. But it's just about will we be able to pull them away from these other teams, especially with the money these other teams are spending. That's the other thing that closed the gap. So much money has entered soccer that it's hard to compete with those wallets as well. You know, like Man City's bank accounts practically endless, PSG as well, and Real Madrid's always was. It's just that they still have a pedigree for superstars more than
Right.
we did. We just had a pedigree for winning and having that coach that we were talking about. Fergie was one of a kind at the time, you know? But this is
Yeah,
where we're
a
at
lot of
now.
respect for the man.
Yeah.
We're struggling to put a third goal on the board right now.
Yeah, it's been pretty rough. Even the goals we scored were kind of like awkward.
Yeah, I'd say this. I mean, not that we weren't already favorites to win.
Yeah. You are already at the top of the list in my book and your book. I don't think anything changes.
No.
Um, in European soccer, I think the expectation doesn't change either. right? You guys were already expecting to be there at the end, hopefully, if all things play out how they're supposed to. Now the expectations might be a little bit more tense, seeing that you picked up one of the greatest goal scorers of all time. Um, so if anything, it's just more pressure. But man, how long is it going to take you to get a CR7? Well, CR7, I don't know if he's going to have seven, but
Oh
Cristiano
shit,
Ronaldo's
Sterling
pretty
better
sure.
give it up. Sterling's got to give it up.
Yeah, I feel like he'll give it up.
It's probably in like his contract or some shit, you know? Like that's his whole
Yeah,
brand.
there's no way he doesn't get seven.
Like Sterling, shit, they can have Sterling too.
I mean, who's 17 though? Bro,
Uh,
what the heck was that?
KDB.
Okay, yeah. I'd have Sterling give up his number. I think that'd be more disrespectful if he went back to the Prem and wore 17. Like, bro, don't do that to us. The fact that I took a touchdown could have cost us a third goal.
Yeah, it's fine. We're in stoppage time. Feeling good. It's our second win in this division. 2 wins,
Yeah,
1 loss.
very beautiful.
Ronaldo, almost done deal. Can't wait for it to be fully announced. Terms to be agreed on. Very excited for the move. And on that note, all right, y'all.